Namaskar. So today we're gonna talk about our program. This program is going to be a really awakening process in someone's spiritual life. I'm not saying in spiritual process. It's candle practice. Yes, we are going to do the candle practice and the smoke practice and all the practices that we are going to actually see. This is we are going to do after we get initiated into Shambhavi Mahamudra. Okay, because you know what that I don't know you people from different backgrounds. Okay, and everyone living their life in their own way. I want you all to settle down on a particular vibration. You understand? When we all settle down in a particular vibration, that is the moment when I can initiate and make you guys do exactly the things that are supposed to be done for performing something. Okay. Uh, so I want to talk with you for timings and dates for the for this session. So 7 days it will be very intense for 7 days. Then you will get a break for 3 days, and then again for 7 days we are going to work. So in the first 7 days we are going to learn about Shambhavi. We are going to understand why we are doing each yoga and each posture the day it is being taught. So now for attending these sessions and for attending all this, you have to keep some changes in your regular habits, in your routine. We want to make changes like before doing the sadhana, I want you people to be empty stomach for like 6 hours. It means empty stomach 6 hours means 4 hours after a full meal is okay. It's like 6 hours complete empty stomach I want. All right. And the 4 hours after complete meal, still 2 hours, then I want you like that empty stomach position. Any liquids input like 2 hours before, 2 hours before you drink any liquids except water. Water is fine before 15 minutes for that. It's like this, like some schedule you have to follow. For example, sorry I'm sorry. We have to do things. See, um, we have to stop eating foods like onion, and we have to stop eating garlic and basically anything that grows under the ground, groundnuts, etc. We have to avoid eating those things. We have to avoid spice. We have to avoid oil. You know, what I'm saying is, if it's not possible to avoid it completely, you should just try to avoid it at the max you can do. And alcohol consumption completely not allowed for 21 days. And if you do cigarette smoking or something, you have to, after the practices, you have to watch your breath for a particular period of time. So basically it will be like, it will take two Zoom sessions of 40 minutes like two Zoom sessions. That's the basic time needed for us understanding what we are doing, and then doing it, and then later on trying to experience the effects of what we have done, like what we are feeling, what how your vibrations are rising up, and how you are feeling it. We gotta meditate about on it. And then, and again, I need your testimonials on the same day. In the evening, I want to know how your day had changes, how changed you spent your day today. And what are the different vibrations you are feeling today, what are the vibes you are feeling, what on what reverberation you are reverberating, you are on what changes are happening. We have to write this down every evening. You have to keep like 20 minutes aside for this work every day. And you can do, if you're working, if you're doing job, and or if you're a working person, you can work, it's okay. but you have to be, integrated to the timings, like this timing every day, same timings. You shouldn't miss. It will be recorded, of course it will be recorded, but you should not miss, because the same timing should repeat. This can happen, we can do this two times. One is in the morning, when when sunrise in the Brahma Muhurta is there. Brahma Muhurta is like from 4 to 6. In this period we have to do this in Brahma Muhurta. Now according to your nationalities, you can see the recorded video on, particularly like that. We have and then for 7 days we are going to do all this. Then you get 3 days for, for just for feeling, for experiencing that how these 7 days has changed the way you are breathing, even the way you're breathing, the way you're looking at things, the way you're perceiving things. It's just a free time you get as a, as a mid holiday, as a recess between your stuff, so that you can just. Okay, so it's the Brahma Murta. What I'm talking about is, that's when we have to do the practices for preparation for Shambhavi Mahamudra. And what I'm telling is, because we all are in different nationalities, you know in the morning you have to do it by watching the recorded video. You understand? Some people with the same IST timing. Great, great, great. So as I was explaining, now I told you about this thing, like that you are going to know that nature brings you that person who is asking you, because your higher frequencies have attracted him towards you. This is having in lifetimes process, like those people who are coming for asking healings to you are, are actually connected in some or the other way in your lifetimes, just like how you feel deep desires or deep relationship or deep connection with someone right now in this birth. Like this, when you felt the connection with someone as their identity, not as their soul. This is what the perception of the person changes after he gets enlightened, that now he finds peace in the soul of the person. He's not getting intact with the ID. So now when you are on the way of, dropping your ID and becoming the what I'm saying is, this super conscious you know when now you're not referring to anyone with their identity, and you are just you. Whoever comes is going to, neutralize your past karmas with him, which are not in your hand in this world right now, in this five dimension. These are past lives karmas, which you're going to, hold it or hold them for, and clear them up. This is going to happen. And we how do I tell you, we have to take this, like I'm not telling you that you're supposed to take an oath or something, but this is the basic responsibility you have to pick up. So once you are opening this possibility, you have to take the responsibility too. Okay, you these are normal moral things that you have to understand by yourself, not supposed to be taught by someone, you know then with this, what we're going to do in the end, in the simple question, right, that if someone is a terrorist, okay, he has killed hundred of people, and we know that his karmas are supposed to, are bound to make him suffer. And after maybe some few hundred, like few 10-20 years, if you meet him and he's suffering from some bad disease, and now he asks you to do healing, what do you do? right? You don't know that what are his karmas is, right? And you feel him that in a very such a condition that you feel guilty for that because you have took on responsibility. This such type of situations are going to occur many times in your life, right? Then how to know what is the right thing to do? Like how do we understand like what where to do healing and where to invest our pranic energy as and where not, right? That is the only reason we are going to activate the third eye before before expressing and before going to use these powers within you for like yourself. You understand, within you, like how I explained you yesterday, like how Buddha went to the nuclear level. You can go to the nuclear level. What will you achieve? What will you achieve is enlightenment, and that is what our goal is. And that is what we want to break this trap of this infinite loop somehow. And we have found a way, like our ancestors found a way to break this loop and rise above. Now, also, I'm going to tell you something that when we will be doing these practices of third eye, you know, you will be using pranic energy inside you. You know what is this prana tattva? What can it does? There are, it is called as fire of fires. It is the fire god of fire. It's like god of fire. For like how I tell you, there are puranic stories. You can search them on Google, everything is available. There's a puranic story. It says that on what on what element this Agni Dev, Agni Dev is fire god. Fire god cooks his food on what, like what is consumable by fire. Pranic Agni is it says like that. So this pranic energy, what you're having inside you, is like fire of fires. Is like the god of fire also. So when we are going to use this, our system is going to heat up. So what will happen, because the system gets heat up, you will be exhausted. You will be too much exhausted to continue your day further, to like go for your job and go for everything. You will be exhausted, and that is it. That is the thing. Till you don't follow samyama is also a thing where you sleep for just 2 hours and you stay on just liquid diet. If you do this, it is possible that uh, it is possible that you can stay in a little energized mode in this time when you will be exhausted. But if you're not going in samyama sadhana and doing this, you will be exhausted so much. And be prepared for headache for the whole day. Okay, this happens that your this headache is going. This headache can be disastrous. You may feel just to tear up yourself, but just be think that you are not so. You can apply balm on it, the ayurvedic balm, that it there comes that it's a little, it will release pain a little, but you're not supposed to intake any medicine for relieving from that pain. Okay, because that pain is good, and because your body is going to be heated on such a mass level, or because of the pranic movement that is going to happen. uh, I will suggest you some good foods. Like you have to avoid bread. You have to avoid bread. I'll suggest you some good food. Some good foods, like you want to eat something which is not cooked raw, because we are going to use the pranic energy. So we are also supposed to eat like lots of fruits. Is okay. You know, Milk is okay. Like we have to intake a lot of pranic energy in. So there is a flower, I don't know its English name, but it's called as rui, a flower of rui. You know, that's the flower which is offered to Lord Hanuman. It is considered as the most strongest flower, in Hindu culture. You are supposed to take it and smell it and keep it for with you for the whole day. This is going to keep your energies in a particular manner. it's going to refuel your pranic system. So all these tips and tricks I will be sharing you as we move on with the daily, you know, daily discourses and daily practices we do. Yeah, I suggest you best thing to have a copper vessel. A copper vessel. You do. We're going to make you learn some mantras. We are going to utter those mantras on that copper vessel, filled with water, and keep it aside your bed for the whole night. And after you wake up in the morning, we are supposed to warm it up a little bit. If you're not comfortable with warm water, you can just drink that water like that. We want that water to radiate, this such types of things we are going to do. So these are going to change our lifestyles a little bit. Okay. And uh and uh it's nothing like all these details like that I'm sharing right now will be shared to you in those 21 days courses. Like we will be having talks. So so it's okay. I'm not going to go into more depth right now, but I think you must have understood the essence of what we are going to do for these 21 days. And now we are going to talk about the dates and timings. Okay, because of these different zones, different time zone people are going to watch it at the Brahma Murta, so the recorded video is going to be played for those. And those who are going to do it with me, uh, uh, we will come live, and of course that live is going to be recorded for other people to carry on their routine. Okay. And we are the main thing we're going to discuss now is dates, because in India it's wedding season. I don't know, everyone is like available, and so please tell me, like, if next month, if we consider first, not first Feb, if we consider from 11 Feb 21, then we go for March 1 and March 2. Just like this 21 days we want for this whole process. And we will be getting a plus point because Mohit Bhai is coming here day after tomorrow, right? He is coming to Mumbai. So we are going to meet soon, and maybe the next Zoom session will be with Mohit Bhai, and me will be taking it. So uh, we're gonna meet up soon. He's going to come here and on 28th of this month. So on the Zoom, and he'll be staying here for like more than a month. So we will be taking Zoom sessions together, and we will initiate into Shambhavi Mahamudra together. So you people are familiar, so like more familiar with him than me. So just rejoice. Like I've got nothing more to say. Just rejoice. Please do put a message on the group so that I understand. And later on, I will be sending a link. I have just opened a website which is called as Enlightenment Science, and I shared this link of this website earlier, and I will be sending it again. You just have to register your nationality, your name, and your mail ID, on that, and there will be you will be getting a space for writing a brief note, so you can write there for 21-day program. Okay. And then we will be for doing further, we'll be going further. Okay, so that's it for today's session. I think I have made all the points clear. Still any queries for there, then please ask, else we'll be closing the session in 1 minute. Okay, everyone fine with this? Okay. Namaskar, everyone. Be blissful, be happy, be successful.